A male red-winged blackbird. He's giving it everything he's got. But she's not buying it. Maybe next season. Wildlife documentaries explain survival, mating, habitat, and behavior, but they rarely capture how it feels like to be in isolation. For the past few years, I have watched this swan move through these waters alone. Maybe nature was cruel and took its partner, or maybe it just hasn't found the right one yet. How hard is it to survive in the wild, being alone? Still, it does not stop. It moves on, doing its own thing. New England is often seen through its people, old mills, thrift stores, food chains, even the trash left behind on the streets, such as alcohol nips. But it's more than that. It's home to forests, wetlands, and coastlines, and to the wildlife that lives within them. Birds, mammals, and creatures of all kinds, each navigating survival, territory, and, at times, isolation. While many struggle with being alone, there is one that seems to embrace it. Ospreys. They migrate with the seasons, arriving in New England each spring and leaving as winter approaches. Across many wetlands, man-made platforms rise above the water where they build their nest years after years. Their diet is simple: fish and insects. These high perches keep them apart, isolated above the landscape, and yet they thrive. Within that isolation, they form a bond, returning to the same partner, building the same nest, and raising their young together. In a place shaped by distance and solitude, they still find love, a home, and a companion within isolation itself. Within close distance, it was weird to see an osprey and a seagull together. And that brings us to the most boring bird in the New England. Seagulls. Boring, predictable, loud, not exactly thrilling. But watching one stand its ground against an osprey changes that. Maybe it wants to be on its own, but the others never leave. It's always part of a group, and even without the sharpest instincts, it still has what it takes to survive. Toughness, adaptability, scavengers, and endurance. Seagulls may not be made for isolation, but they have survived long enough. But maybe the way through it is love, companionship, care, and the courage to raise their young ones. As the sun fades and the city falls asleep, rabbits and rodents slip into their burrows. The night takes over, and across the south coast, new hunters emerge. Coyotes, foxes, and more. But that is for the next episode.